Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man just got hired by Mr. Beast.
In Spanish, the guy who does my dubs is the same guy who dubs Spider-Man. We managed to convince him. So a lot of those comments are like, why does he sound like Spider-Man? Or is Mr. Beast Spider-Man?
And there are 30 more secrets you didn't know about Beast. He has French channels.
Je vais les donner à des gens au hasard et ils auront qu'une minute pour essayer.
And other languages too.
Essa Lamborghini custa mais do que a sua.
Все, что ты уместишь в этот трюм.
Mencionaremos a las cosas más cool del universo y voy a poner una encuesta en la descripción.
Why he does this is actually genius.
If you Google it, it's like only, whatever, less than 10% of the world speaks English, so 90% of the world can't even enjoy your content.
Making money out of this too.
Dub channels I showed you, we're building a dub studio in Mexico, and we're building dub studios across the world, and we're actually doing that for other creators as well.
Keep watching to the end, because we're also gonna share his secret weekly routine. He also has a secret talent for his Japanese channel.
Japan's coming up, and I can't say who, but we secured like a giant voice actor from an anime to do my dubs, and whenever we launch in Japan, I know they're gonna lose their freaking minds.
Jimmy also had a channel before Mr. Beast.
I just noticed this channel actually has over 400 subscribers. That's pretty crazy.
Him and his friends made lots of channels at the same time, like even Chris.
We are currently school blogging, whatever you want to call it.
He created this channel as well as 4 others to act as his second channels. They became inactive and one even got deleted.
Because I had a friend when I was 13 that found my channel, and so I deleted like all the videos. I got really self-conscious.
Jimmy kept the Mr. Beast channel, which was named after his Xbox username. He loved YouTube and kept making videos regardless of quality.
Alright. Gee, where am I?
He got his first YouTube paycheck in 2014.
It took me 75,000 views to make my first $100 off of YouTube.
Even at this age, he would be a philanthropic.
If I didn't have as much money, if I saw a homeless person, I would open my wallet and give them almost all the money I had.
Later on, we're gonna tell you about Mr. Beast's secret family that he doesn't tell anyone about. Jimmy nowadays loves sports, and he's really good at basketball. Baseball took over at some point.
When he first swung that bat at 10 years old, it was nonstop. He was driven.
At 15, Mr. Beast was diagnosed with a life-threatening disease.
I got Crohn's when I was 15, so I played baseball nonstop. And then when I got Crohn's, I lost like 50 pounds.
Something nobody knows about Mr. Beast is that he actually lost tons of pounds due to Crohn's.
I went from like 180 pounds down to 139. I remember 139 because that was my lowest, which at 6'2" was like a frail little twig. I mean, I barely could get out of bed.
One secret that nobody knows is that Jimmy's mom actually had a tough job.
My mom was in the military, which is why I was born in a different state than my brother. We were always moving around.
She was also in a prison for some time.
Ended up being the first female prison warden for the DoD prison over in Heidelberg, Germany.
This is why Jimmy was born in Kansas, but now lives in North Carolina. Fun fact about Jimmy's childhood.
Jimmy as a child, some of my younger memories of him, little Legos, building Lego forts.
This explains a lot about his creativity. Later on, we're gonna tell you his secret habit that keeps him ahead of everyone else. Jimmy was definitely the odd one growing up.
I was beyond shy. Even if there was a person in front of me, like, good luck getting me to talk to them. It's impossible.
He struggled his whole teenage years with making friends.
No one in my school liked videos, so I kind of just felt like an outcast because I just was hyper obsessed over it, and no one else really related to me.
He met Chris, and I bet you never knew this.
I'm actually 2 years older than Jimmy.
Even then, Jimmy had no friends for YouTube. That is until he was 17.
I met a bunch of people when I had 10,000 subscribers, and we agreed not to drink, we didn't do drugs, like we didn't date, we didn't do anything. We just literally obsessed.
Another fact that is sad to hear is Jimmy's depression due to college.
I hated school with a passion, but she forced me to go to community college, and that was the worst thing ever. Like that made me hate life.
His mom didn't have too much money, which affected the college he would go to. Jimmy skipped college to work on YouTube videos. By now, his channel was growing faster with some ideas going viral.
Like they say 10,000 hours in math or something, we probably put in like 40, 50,000 hours. I mean, we're talking like every day, all day. Like literally nothing. We had no friends outside of the group. That was your life.
He was able to make some money so he could move out, but it didn't all go to plan.
Funny enough, I lived in like a super below average home, and I kind of learned why famous people don't live in below average homes, because someone broke in, stole everything I owned. So I had to get a little nicer house for security reasons.
Jimmy actually had Chris as a roommate, which was also his first hire. At the end of the video, we're also gonna tell you the exact number of employees he has. The number is in the hundreds. Jimmy was last year's richest YouTuber with 120 million, but 48 million got spent on making videos and running all his businesses. But how many businesses does Beast have?
I just opened my very own charity. I opened up the world's first free restaurant. I dropped these limited edition shirts.
Actually, we're building a dub studio.
Beast Burger being the highest in revenue. He gives advice to YouTubers, but one millionaire gives advice to him.
Once a month, I'm like, Gary, what NFT should I buy? And then I just buy what he tells me.
While he talked about this, he got interrupted.
The buried alive one. All right, that's can we get him out of here?
He actually has a dog of his own, which he got from this video. That video cost a lot, but not as much as Squid Game.
Did you see that Squid Game video? That was the most expensive thing we've ever done.
How much did it cost?
A little over $4 million.
In total, Jimmy made $4.5 million from the Squid Game, $2.5 million from ads, and if we see the downloads Brawl Stars received, we can assume he made at least $2 million. He wants to put all this money into a bigger project.
Do you have a new Grail video that you want to make?
I do.
Some like super high-end production that you've been dreaming of making that you can't wait to
Yeah, so I want to take everything I learned from Squid Game and apply it to this other idea.
But his recent trip to Africa might hint at something bigger.
Annoyingly, when we were about to get on the plane to go to Antarctica, because we were going to spend 50 hours in Antarctica, we were going to climb a mountain that's never been climbed before in Antarctica, do all this cool.
Antarctica for a video would be epic!
And there's only a little window where you can go to Antarctica twice a year. One's in February, and because of that, the window was missed.
He's back in North Carolina now, probably preparing for that video. At home, he's near his mom and his other family members.
This is my brother. Come here. Don't be camera shy. See him? Hey.
And his secret stepdad.
My stepdad needs a new car, so we're gonna go withdraw 1.2 million pennies from bank.
Jimmy also has a sister, which nobody knows about.
Not every time I do something good, I put it on camera, like when I bought my little sister a car, you know, of course I'm not gonna use her as clickbait.
Jimmy has been hiring people for years. He first started at age 18 when it was just an editor, but now he has hundreds.
Yeah, well, not all 100 are on the main channel, right? Because like we have the gaming channel, which probably has like 24 people. Like on our gaming channel, we have like 4 or 5 people that like their full-time job is just to build the maps. Like everything we do in Minecraft, we custom build.
No wonder he spends $4 million a month, but he still has to do some stuff. Like on Monday, Jimmy films for the gaming channel, and Tuesday he films for the React channel. The rest of the week is still hectic.
And Wednesday through Fridays, I film on the main channel, and then Saturdays when I do Beast Burger, Feastables, all my side businesses, I take calls. And then I try not to work on Sunday.
And this is what he does to avoid burnout.
If I'm going like, you know, I go from time I get up to time I go to bed like 3 days in a row, I'll be like, okay, like kind of want to like take half a day off and like chill, or like I'll feel it coming and stuff like that.